everyone, welcome to the Voice of Charon Healing Podcast. I am Almighty Servant Charon, here to let you know you are power, you are light, you are loved. Okay, you guys, today we're going to talk about true love, okay? What is true love to you? I myself have been searching for true love for a very, 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 very long time. Now, when I say this, I'm speaking of true love with another person. The first thing that we all need to know, the first thing that we all need to be hardcore on, the first thing that we all need to absorb and be and breathe as fact is the fact that true love starts with you, okay? So after we're loving ourselves truly, after we're appreciating ourselves truly, after we've explored and learned, and we're always exploring and learning, but after we put in a good chunk of that to know what it is that we are, to know what it is that we like, to know what it is that we do not like, what we will tolerate, what we won't tolerate, why we tolerate some things, why we don't tolerate those things. When we go through reflecting upon our life in such a grand, deep way, it gets us to a whole other level of love. I couldn't even get that out. A whole other level of love. Okay, you guys, self-love is so freaking fulfilling. It's so healing. It's so nurturing. It's so true. It's so safe. So we go through these phases, okay? We have our parent love. Our parents loved us, or maybe our parents didn't. Maybe another family member loved us. Maybe our friends loved us. We go through the basic love that has nothing to do with intimacy between man and woman, quote unquote. We go through all of those types of things, okay? And then we get our little first boyfriends and girlfriends or whatever. We're thinking we've had a heartbreak when we really haven't even dove into any of the internal parts of the human psyche, the mental connection, the physical connection, and all of these things that develop and get deeper and deeper as we get older and more experienced in life, okay? So we learn to love ourselves. So we know the love of ourselves for that age range of, say, baby to 18, okay? And then we have different experiences that change our perspective of love in our 20s, right? In our 30s, we have a bigger, greater range of depth in our definition, comprehension, and meaning of what love is for us, okay? And we think we're loving ourselves so good along the way, and along the way we find ways where we weren't actually loving ourselves and how we can love ourselves more, okay? It's always an increasing journey and never-ending journey. If you want to be amazing or even more amazing than you are each day, it is a requirement to becoming closer to your greatest self, okay? We don't achieve greatest self here because there's so many challenges and things that we have to go through, but we can get closer to our greater self, which means more of a high vibrational being, more true, not only to ourselves, but to others. You guys, true love of self is such an important thing to go through and explore. Now, why am I telling you all of this, you guys? I am encouraging you right now with simple assignments. And right now, I would like you to take out a piece of paper or your phone. If you've bought one of my journals, pull out your journal. And I want you to write down things that you truly love about yourself and things that you would like to improve about yourself. I only want 2 things that you would like to improve about yourself on the back of the paper, and then list at least 22 things that you love about yourself on the front side. Now, as you get further down the list on the things that you do love about yourself, it's going to get a lot more shallow as you go along. Okay. But just do that a little Simon. Okay. And then write it out. Even if you run out of things, I want you to think deeper into yourself and find another thing that you love about yourself. Okay. Let me tell you right now, there are over 100. There are over thousands of ways and reasons why you should love yourself. Okay. But just tap in and see what pops off at the top of your head right now. Get your little piece of paper out, write down 22 things that you love about yourself. And then when you finish, flip the paper over and write down only 2 things that kind of hurt you or you don't like about yourself or that happened to you that you don't really like. 2 things that make you kind of not love yourself, just shy away a little bit. Write those 2 things on the back. Okay. This will be a free gift of healing for people later on along the journey during my podcast who happen to hear when I announce it. But just do the little assignments as I say, and then put it to the side and forget about it. You guys, true love starts from within, okay? And even before starting from within, it starts with who? God, source, our creator. No matter what, go around and ask your friends, and sometimes don't ask your friends because you don't know where they are in their life journey. But there are so many people in this world who thought they were loving themselves truly and then found out that they were not. Okay. Who do you have in your life who shouldn't be there? Who do you have in your life that's giving dis-ease and confusion? Who do you have in your life that you know is taking advantage of you? Who do you have in your life that you know you are taking advantage of? Who do you get it? Flip it back on yourself now. Let's start reflecting upon ourselves, you guys, because we are all so amazing. And this world throws so much at us, but you know what? It can't win because we're here. I am here. I am present to let you know that you are so amazing. I will say it over and over and over and over and over and over again, okay? Life is going to hit you with that crap. You guys, I just got hit with some crap so hard in my heart right now. But I love myself. I love my mission here to be joy and happiness for you. So I'm going to focus on that. And I'm going to keep my heart open to receive true love. Why? Because I'm worthy. And so are you. But you do have to put in the work to try to cleanse your heart and purge out the pains and resentments so you can receive and be true love. All right, you guys. I love you. Love yourself. Love everyone. Do your assignment. Write it down. You're worth it. Almighty Servant Charon, out. I am the voice of Charon, an almighty servant of God, okay? I love you, love yourself, love everyone. You are power, you are light, you are loved. Make sure you subscribe to the Voice of Charon Healing Podcast, where I speak about any and everything as soon as it comes to my heart. You are power, you are light, you are loved.
This episode is sponsored by Fearless Glory Publishing. Take the first step towards a life of true forgiveness and love with our best-selling book, It All Comes Up to Love, How to Truly Forgive via God's Source, Our Creator. Order your copy today at ebook.almightyservant.com.